gonna do? Yeah. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? When you were 8 and you had bad traits, you go to school and learn the golden rule. So why are you acting like a bloody fool? If you get hot, then you must get cool. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? You chuck it on that one, you chuck it on this one, you chuck it on the mother and you put it on the father, on the brother and you put it on the sister, on the one and the on me. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? I cannot be no pay. Police now you know pay, but also man you know pay. Even you not you know pay. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? You're too bad. You're too rude. You're too bad.
Mic check. What's up, everybody?
What's going on?
Bad boy, what you gonna do? What you gonna
Can you hear Westside? Can you hear Gearhead?
Can you hear me tonight?
Can you hear Enoch? Enoch, you there?
I'm not blowing out anybody's speakers, am I?
Can you guys hear me? Am I out?
I can hear you.
All right. You're just fucking. I guess I have an OBS somewhere. Darn it.
Bad boys.
Oh yeah, I got all this.
What's
shit.
up, everybody? Who flew today, or this week, or this weekend?
Dude, I definitely.
Oh, 608 said, this is sad, I get 3 bright moments. Yep, 608 said he can hear all of us, so.
Awesome.
I definitely flew, and I had an interaction with the Popo.
Yeah, so what happened there?
Y'all know my mountain, right? That mountain I always fly. Well, I went over to the other side of it. I was flying from the parking lot. It's a state park, and the guy came up and he's telling me, "Oh, you can't fly here." The guy who works at the state park, and I said, "Okay, well, you know that's your state park regulation, so I'll just go stand on the sidewalk and I'll fly from there." You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like, I get what you're saying, and I'm leaving your property right now. Don't worry about it.
Leave
You know?
it.
He's like, no, you can't fly at all, or I'm calling the cops. So I'm like, what is this? Like, you're snitching? Like, this is like, we're gonna snitch on somebody flying an empty baseball field because you don't like the fucking noise. I was like, go ahead and call the cops, man. I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm just gonna fly from the sidewalk. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I'm not gonna go up over the top. Don't even worry about that. You know, I'm just gonna dive the cliff.
Yep.
And, next thing you know, one cop car shows up, second cop car shows up, third cop car shows up. The first 2 cars got 2 cops each. The third car has a lady cop to like calm things down and stuff. But yeah, the thumbnail cop was the nice guy. He came out in the field and I told him, I said, you know, FAA is regulating the sky, and it's based off of where you're standing, you know, and it's a Parks and Recreation Department is not making, you know, regulations pertaining to air traffic over their mountain. It's just not happening.
Right.
Yeah.
So he was fine with it, but then the bad cop came in, his partner came in, he's like, oh, you're disturbing the peace. And I was like, you're full of shit. I'm not disturbing the peace. It's an empty fucking baseball field, and you guys are all swarming on me and harassing me.
Right.
So then he's like, well, it's disorderly conduct. Disorderly conduct to talk back to us based on, you know, based on what you think is right and what we think is right. And I was like, no, it's not. I just know what's right and you don't. Like, this motherfucker, the guy at the park doesn't know what the laws are. The police that are responding don't know what the laws are, and all they know what to do is all you guys know what to do is to threaten. And you're making baseless threats. What are you're gonna charge me with disorderly conduct in an empty baseball field for like talking back to you? Like,
Yeah, for asking questions and
every DA in the whole world is gonna throw that case the fuck out.
you have all your cameras going.
And oh man.
So did you have all this recording? Like, that's what I want to know.
Well, how we do. We record everything around these parts.
Right. What's up, Parker? Thanks for joining us tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's up, guys? Thanks for having me on. Do you want me to throw on a camera? I'll probably have to do my phone.
You have clothes
Don't
on.
matter.
Question.
Yeah.
This time I do.
Even if you don't, it's okay.
Clothes on. Get it going. Go ahead. Send it.
What's up, Cushy Cush?
Everybody push the link. Let's
Yeah,
fast.
so Antoine was asking where I got this soft-mounted t-shirt. This is some merch from SayandRay.com. Same with the hat. Use code Westside for a discount.
Yeah, but so to keep going with that story, so they get out there and then, like, you know, so the cops all show up and I do 2 more batteries in front of the cops, just so they're sure of what I'm doing.
Yeah, so you can see what you're doing.
You know what I mean? And then they came up to me and, you know, we had our whole thing and I was just like, you know, talking mad shit pretty much. And then finally they sent in the girl cop to calm things down. She's like, well, what do you want? I was like, I want to fly the motherfucking mountain right now.
Yeah, that's my right.
Yeah, it's why I'm here. And I was like, I'm standing on the public sidewalk. Who the fuck is this guy to tell me what to do on a public sidewalk? You know?
Yeah.
And then I was like, I'll tell you what, I'll go home, I'll print out all the laws, and I'll come and I'll show up tomorrow morning and I'll fucking deliver it to you guys, because you are incapable of Googling, you're
Right.
incapable of reading. Like, you
That's
guys,
what I'm saying. The
Google it
police
10
departments
times.
don't even know the laws. They don't even know the laws. I've been told that by the cops. Like, you know more than we do about this.
Yeah.
You know.
You always do. But so, like, dude, I have a history with this police station too, because we got MedPot, right? And I
Yeah.
was one of the first people in the state to get
Oh
MedPot.
yeah, and then they raided your ass or something.
They faked a 911 call and raided my house without a warrant. Like, woke me up in my bed with guns. You know what I mean? And I was like, remember the last time we fucking had an interaction? You guys woke me up with guns? And remember what happened there? It ended in me forcing you to put all of my growing equipment into the back of my truck and delivering it to my house. You know, get out of my truck too. Oh, guys,
Hell yeah, primitive.
Affirmative.
Grimmy boy.
he's made it.
I made it finally.
Yes, you're free. We have you now.
This
What?
is the biggest fucking thing.
Sick, dude.
Hell yeah.
All right, but so
I
check.
just, what's up?
I'm really excited that you're here but
Yeah.
I'm fucking leaving these motherfuckers hanging right now.
Oh yeah.
So I go home and I'm like, I had already Googled the shit. I'm like printing out PDFs and stuff. And then boom, 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 boom on the door. And I'm like, oh, here it goes. I'm getting tased in the fucking dick. I go to the door and these guys are like, well, we looked it up and we're wrong and we're really, really sorry. And we apologize and we're going to go talk to the guys at the DCR and we'll tell them what the regulations are and that they got to leave you alone. And I was like, good. So then I called DCR the next day and I told them what happened. And they're rewriting their whole fucking booklet so that state park people don't have a booklet that says kick these people out. It says, they can't take off near people.
Yeah.
So we're going to change these laws, folks.
Yeah, my only concern really is freaking public safety when I'm flying. As long as I'm not hurting anybody, then it's like, all right, I'm gonna send it.
And you have it like you totally have it. If you like fly that way, you have an argument when somebody comes up to you. I'm flying completely safe. I'm not flying by you or your property or any of your equipment. Like,
right.
Because then they can't say shit. Nobody can say shit if you're not flying near them.
Like even plus with the AMA, it's like I've got insurance.
Yep.
No, you only have insurance on an AMA
on
field.
an AMA field.
Oh, that's shitty.
Yeah, so like don't go flying too hard, but
Dude, but I went over to John's house last night, and one of our homies he's like working on getting his Part 107, and I was like, fuck, I want to just kind of sit there and kind of watch him talk, and and ask questions as and at first I was fucking like, man, this is fucked. This looks so fucked. But after we pulled up the practice test, it's literally like there's 3 choices, right?
Mm-hmm.
One of the answers is like obviously wrong, So it's basically like deductive reasoning you have to use on this test. Like it's not even like, and you have to like know how to read charts and shit. Like you have to know how to like basically know the shit that the pilots know, like crew plane pilots and weather fucking codes. That's the hard part too. Like, but it's definitely doable. I was thinking it was going to be like way harder.
well,
and they worded like the DMV questions. Like they worded to where they like try to trip you up, and like basically the answer is in the question if you like read it.
Right. I think the only weird one usually is when you start getting into like the sectional charts and all that.
Exactly. They ask you like, okay, if I'm heading, tailwind, away from the airport, and where are you comparatively to this object at what? It's just they try to.
Right.
Guys, we got Virgin. What looks like fucking golden hour right now.
Damn.
Oh yeah.
You flying, bud?
Live?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
No, I wish. I just was riding my bike today.
How was the ride, bud?
Good.
How'd the boy do? How's his eyes?
Good.
Dude, he rode us. But how many miles did you ride your bike today?
Oh, it wasn't that far. Like 270, 280 miles.
Jesus.
So far.
Parker, huh?
So, Virginia.
What's up?
I don't know, we have 2 Parkers, but
I know we got 2 Parkers going on.
I figured
Oh, yeah.
I'm thinking I can get rid of one, but this one's my phone and I'm not using audio through it. Whereas like what you hear me with is through my computer with good audio.
So you got
I don't
your
know.
audio and your video.
That's
That's chill.
we'll cover it up. How about that?
That works.
There we go.
Who's good cop?
I'm Gearhead.
I'm innocent until proven guilty.
What's the heck's what? Under investigation. And primitive. We need a name for you.
Look at that he
Primitive
did.
is frozen. Oh, there he goes.
I'm back.
I thought he froze drinking milk, dude.
Nice, like
Primitive, what were you doing this week? What did you get?
I just got back from work.
Yeah,
First,
well,
I've been, this is
that other thing that you did.
welcome to day shift, right? I forgot what fucking traffic was like out here.
You got
It's
all that.
horrible.
You got all that moon burn to work out.
Yeah. Seriously.
The nighttime.
I used to have moon burn, dude. That shit. It's nice to get rid of that stuff.
You're a crane operator, right?
Hmm.
He was.
Do they have?
Yeah.
Do they have that? Oh, he was.
Now all he
Do they
does
have
is
a night
He
shift
just
for that?
flies MPV and goes on sick motorcycle rides.
poor guy.
Yeah, it's rough.
Oh no! And just wait, he's going to fucking Norway soon. The fucking
Yeah, it's gonna be real tough for him.
it's not gonna be horrible.
I got one Friday at home left.
Really, dude? That's sick.
Mhm.
Is boy stoked or what?
Oh yeah.
What's the furthest he's been?
Oh, nowhere. Hawaii.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah.
Of Hawaii. Do you know who's out in Hawaii right now?
The Bean. Are they still there?
He's
Yeah.
still there?
Yep. Dude, I found
What?
cool. No, I think they're leaving. Maybe they left today or they're just leaving morning. I found
That was a
some,
long vacation.
let me just show you a picture of this one fucking spot right here. I think I do that and I fucking do it. Nope. It's not working. Wrong fucker. Alright, what about there? Boom. Alright, look at that ridge line I found him.
Oh.
Like
Oh.
that. Now
Yeah,
let's
bro.
do this. Right in this rock right here. Do you see that little hole?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it was your mouse that I saw.
Look at that thing.
Like, Bean, hit it. You gotta
Bean-
hit it.
He took a picture of it and he's like, dude, there's a gap. And I was like,
Yeah.
yo,
hit.
hit it,
Go
bro.
through it.
All you gotta do is set your fucking fail safe
Yeah.
throttle for like 10 seconds.
Turn down your rates, Bean. Turn down your rates. He's fucking. There's no way he hit that thing.
No, I don't think so. I don't
Well,
think
just go
Don't-
through the face
What,
bit. in
What
reverse.
island?
Kilauea maybe?
Kauai.
Hawaii?
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's where I've been. There's some nice shit there, dude.
Yeah.
It is fucking sweet, dude. They had me just looking for spots on the Google Maps, and I'd tell them where to go.
That's where I got married there.
Really?
Yep.
Motherfuckers.
On the beach.
Nice.
just
Yeah, I've been there.
me and my wife.
Been there twice and once flying. I need to go back now and fly.
Right? Dude, we gotta do the whole UFDA.
That's like the first. Bean doesn't usually fly long range, right? It's like his first time doing that.
I was forcing him to. I was on a Discord chat with him, and I was forcing him to do it.
It is the sketchiest place you can long range shit, dude. The jungle is not as the jungle is rough.
Just like going over water, you're not gonna get your shit back.
Nope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, almost everything
Or
out
like a
there is
cornfield.
no recover. Yeah, you're not recovering anything out there pretty much. You get back.
Well, that's the thing. You gotta know your gear, and then once you know it, you gotta
You gotta tie your quad to a fishing line and just send it up.
tie it to your leg, tie it to a fish. Yeah.
Hello, Bradley.
Yeah,
John, fucking beard is looking long, buddy. And I see we're getting primitive up in this bitch.
Damn.
I think I was the only one without a hat.
No, Gearhead don't have a hat
I
on
don't
either.
have that.
In that primo life, guys.
Yeah,
Primo
where's your freaking hat, Enoch?
Where's my hat? I don't know. I know my dog ate my hat, dude. Dog ate my hat when I was working too long. That's what happens. He's like it's like he's missing me, and he just eats something that's mine.
How you liking that? Have you used that 7 yet, or are you still babying it?
Oh, I'm using that 7, bro.
Bro,
7. You don't have to baby it with the skull mount on there. It's fucking so easy.
Hey,
Hell yeah.
Enoch, we need an update on the puppy. How is the puppy doing that you made the leg for?
Listen, I would make the larger leg for it right now because it's grown so much, but it just fucking gets around so good on 3 legs now. I'm like, I don't know if it's gonna fuck it up now. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's learned how to use 3.
Yeah, but the other thing is, it's way too active with the other leg, and I have to wait till the vet is gonna take the tip of the leg off for free. You know what I mean? They're
Oh,
gonna do
that's cool.
that as just a nice thing, and then it'll be more realistic for me to design something to hold on to it. Right now, it's like, how do you hold on to a chicken wing? It looks good, you know. Wrap to it. Do you tape? What do you do? I do both. I use like that
Tape
foam,
it.
that foam grippy stuff that they use for when you like break a finger or something. They wrap your hand in the finger. I use that stuff to like get it real good, and then
Lint.
I use a battery strap. Zoe.
What's up,
Zoe.
Zoe?
Oh, yeah. So,
Oh,
Zoe.
Yeah, let's give some shout outs. Rad RH, 608, Waxfire, Rebrick, Randomness, Antoine,
Oh shit.
Rhinosaur.
Guys,
What's up, Wax?
I need to stop in and say hello. I'm doing
Light,
some
shotgun.
work here, but there's a possibility I'll stop back by in a little bit.
All right, robot.
Yeah, later,
But,
Brad.
yeah,
Hey,
actually,
that's
I'm-
RoboCop.
Robots.
We got RoboCop.
Robobox.
Yo, but let me just take a cheers to those cops for apologizing. That's above and beyond the Call of Duty. Cops never apologize. Let me just tell you that about cops. Because I know they don't apologize, except these guys.
Hey, here real quick.
Testing. There you go.
What's up, Waxfire?
We can hear you.
Ah,
Hey, Wax.
the beer.
Nice hat.
Got himself a beer.
All right.
I,
Look at him. He kind of looks like an American with a Heineken and a TBS hat.
like a what?
An American.
He did a little cleaning up with the facial hair too.
Somebody noticed. Yeah. No more beard. No, half of the beard is gone, and no more mustache.
Is it getting hot up in Canada?
Oh yeah, it's starting, and no, it's mosquito. The black flies are pretty much starting to die. So
Dude, it's freaking 90 degrees in San Francisco right now. It's crazy.
That is whack, dude.
it's actually cold
It's nice.
tonight out here.
Nice here. How was it down in Utah, John?
75, baby.
Hell yeah. Dude, it was nice as fuck here today, too.
Yeah, it was a nice ride.
We're at 59 tonight.
Nice.
Oh wow.
Hey,
that's-
man.
I flew right over you, Chris, like 2 days ago.
Oh,
I
you should have
looked
fucking
for you, man.
you should have spit on me.
I was looking for your mountains.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, there's a lot out there. Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can probably notice Moab more than Grand Junction. This Moab's like red as fuck.
I don't know if we flew over that.
Oh, yeah.
I can't tell from that shit.
That's what I do when I fly is try and figure out where I'm at the whole time.
I do too. That's why I always get a fucking window. I'm like, we're okay.
I can only like look out the window for like an hour, and then I'm like, oh fuck, that shit fucks me up.
Yeah, it's gonna I'll have to stare out the window in the dark for 7 hours, wondering where the fuck I am.
Yeah, what's your flight to Norway?
It's only 7 hours long.
That's not bad at all.
Oh,
Nah.
What?
The one back kind of sucks. It's from Paris to Denver, and it's like 11 hours or something.
Jeez.
Why?
The Airstream or something?
No, I'm flying on the big boy both ways. Flying on the Dreamliner.
Dreamliner, the big one.
Yeah,
the fucking 8 seat across or whatever.
Yeah, it's like the 787.
Yeah, yeah.
Damn.
No, is it the Airbus?
I'm still on that Southwest status, dude.
Yeah, right. The 727s where it's like you got like 2 on one side and 1 on the other.
Right.
They're like, dude, we need to shift the weight, bro. We're off center.
You know, somebody's got to switch. Somebody's a big.
Yeah, fucking get up.
Champ. Oh my God, champs. I still sound like maple syrup and Tim Hortons. Unfortunately, I do not drink Tim Hortons. But yeah, plenty of maple syrup.
Sponsor my rent for the UFDA crew.
Yeah. I can't see any chat, so hello, chat, I guess.
I cannot do that.
They're saying
That's
how
something
you when you came in.
on a Canadian, and then the other Canadian live stream, trying to practice being take focus of the chat a bit.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's actually hard.
Yeah,
being
and everybody, you know, like people get mad. Like the hot dog chat, like somebody was getting fucking real mad in the hot dog chat that like he wasn't getting responded to. But like we got like stuck in a conversation, you know, and
It's
it's
hard.
hard, you know, it's kind of hard to like.
You guys want to see what's going on over here? It's fucked. Look at this. Look at all these fucking screens I gotta have to get this shit.
Dude, if the cops come in, bro, they're gonna want to know what you're doing.
I know. I'm reading, folks.
I'm reading.
You're like, hold on, I'm live. Get the fuck out of here.
Somebody swat, you know.
It's either that or have them send in a bunch of pizzas.
He's already getting swatted.
Yeah.
You know,
gonna
can you
keep
put
the
yourself
cops
into the car?
I can actually. Yes, I'm going in the car right now.
So he's here.
AZ.
What up?
It's working? Okay, cool. It's working.
Yeah.
Right?
Are
Yay.
you alive? Are
How's
you
it
alive?
How you feeling?
What?
Are you alive?
Yes.
So
Yes.
far?
What?
So far?
Yeah, no. I'm feeling pretty shit. Like, I just want to come in and say hey, everybody, and yeah.
Is the AC working pretty good on the hot box?
No AC as of yet. No.
Oh,
damn.
geez.
Come on. I'm down by the ocean, guys. It's fucking nice out.
Okay, where the fuck are you? Because me and Anna have been looking for a fucking place to go. And Chris,
Are you trying to fly?
Well,
I'm
San
trying
Diego,
to just
man.
to fucking go on a trip anywhere. You're supposed to
Are you
send me that RMB. I'll
Are you
fly,
flying
yeah.
or- Okay. I didn't know if
Yeah.
you're flying or driving or whatever.
Whatever's cheaper. I don't care. I just need a fucking place to go and something to do.
San Diego's
Yeah,
pretty
man.
cool. There's a lot of different crews out here. Like, the longer I've been out here, the more I've met more people. And, like, there's not just, like, one or two cool little crews around. There's, like, multiple.
Have you been to anywhere in the United States?
South Carolina and upstate New York.
Yeah.
Go to California, dude.
Duh. Why do you think I want to go to Junktown?
Well,
It
dude, the
Well,
get down-
Carolina, but it's
the get down's in Colorado. You know, like if
Yeah.
you're gonna travel somewhere, like I live in Colorado and I love it. But if you've never been to
Wow.
California, I feel like you need to check
Just,
it out. Yeah, go
Oh,
see
yeah.
Primitive. Dude, go see Primitive.
I'll take the ground. I'll bring my inflatable mattress.
Yeah.
I'll still hit the couch. Shit.
But even there, seriously, Airbnbs lately are like cheaper than even going camping or anywhere.
Yeah.
So
They are, dude.
No, this is really cheap. But there's no swearing, no politics.
you're just saying it in a different language. Also,
Just keep it cool.
kids
What
won't-
Waxfire truly needs to do is Waxfire needs to do a road trip. Is what he really needs to do, and he needs to come to Colorado and then go to California. Since
So-
he's
Oh,
down.
that'd be crazy.
I don't want to announce anything yet, but I'm really trying to make a road trip happen to where I go hit up the Junktown Get Down and then make my way up through Oregon and the northern part of California.
Yes.
Gonna come up all the way,
That'd be
Canada.
dope.
Maybe. Maybe.
Get your passport.
Come hit some mountains up here.
But
I
yeah,
gotta wait
no, the biggest thing is it's a long trip, and I want to block out like 3 weeks to a month to go
Yeah.
do all those events.
Oh,
Fuck
yeah.
yeah.
I'll let you use my passport, Fire. You can borrow it.
The what?
Remember, do you got room for Zoe's hot box up there?
Oh yeah, street, dude. And I could probably fix her AC too.
Like,
That
okay,
might be
she
worth
is right. She is right. San Diego's nice as fuck.
it.
We'll go
Like
to
year
Permanent's
round,
place.
it's like a fucking. It doesn't get hotter than 85. It's nice as fuck.
Yeah, and if you're by the ocean, dude.
And it
so-
feels cool because you're by the ocean. Yeah.
Oh, it's so nice down there.
Yeah.
Well, I'm guessing it's so hot by your place. I could probably just find a place anywhere to sleep.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. Our weather is mild, so
Dude, that's why I say, like I love Colorado, and you need to check out Colorado. But if anybody's never been to California, it's a place to check out. Like, you gotta just see it.
I was gonna say like Colorado would definitely be in my top 3 places to go in the United States. Like if you've never been to Colorado, California, Oregon, and then maybe New York City. Like those are my top 4
But you
places
live
in
in
the
New York
United.
and you live in Canada, which is kind of like Oregon.
Yeah, but more A.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
dude, I left here and it was like 50, 60 degrees, and I went to Kansas for 5 days. It's like hot as fuck out there. It's fucking humid, and I came back and it's hella hot now. I don't know what the hell happened. It's
Dude,
seriously
somebody
like,
was saying it's like 112 in SoCal today, or 106 or some shit.
dude, so hot.
Like inland, like, yeah.
Oh yeah, it's crazy. In the city, it was 90 degrees. It's like never that hot.
Dude, Colorado's still fucking, like, Denver got dumped on not too long ago. There's still snow all over fucking Colorado.
Are you getting rain?
We haven't gotten
Are you
rain
even-
yet. We got some major rain there for like a week, and then it stopped.
Yeah, they were talking. It was like a big
It's like
storm.
overflowing. It's fucking badass because last year the river was like as lowest I've ever seen it, and now it's like the highest I've ever seen it. So it's fucking cool.
Are you all flooded out, Gearhead? Because when I went to Missouri, it was like that. Rivers are all overflowing, and
Yeah, everything's at max capacity right now.
Max
God,
it out.
They can't let any water. Like the lake is like 5 feet over safe, but they can't let any water out because the lakes downstream are already at flood stage 2. So they just gotta sit here and wait. So
start pumping that basement.
yeah.
Build a sand wall around it right now before it's too late.
Just buy a boat.
Dude,
Yeah.
so John, Spencer Garner, he ordered some drum coat shit and he put in his wrong address. So like I had to pay Shopify to like reship it and pain in the ass. Anyways, I finally got the shirt and I was like, thought it was gonna be just like a regular shirt, but dude, this shirt is like super fucking nice.
That is dope.
Dude, head over to Drum Co Productions and get yourself a fucking t-shirt.
The tag looks like the same shit that I got from Squirrel, dude. Like that
Dude,
shit is
nice.
legit.
Yeah, it's made by Bella Canvas, but the shirt is so fucking nice. Like I was like, damn, I gotta order one now. Like it's super soft.
Nice.
I like that the logo almost looks a little bit like Pac-Man.
Right? Yeah, somebody said that to me the other day. Oh shit! Now, yeah, it totally kind of does. But it's got everything we love in it. It's got the Colorado symbol. It's got a prop and a little aperture symbol for the filmmaking aspect.
That's fucking awesome. Multifaceted.
Yeah. We're gonna do an episode where we all go get a drum coat tattoo.
Well, I'll just bring my equipment down.
I didn't know you spit ink in people.
Been doing it since high school.
That's badass, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, so my quad died in Kansas. I still haven't troubleshot it. It just fucking death rolled on me in the air. Dude, I flew out on a field hella far, way out, dude, like farther than you would want to walk. Came flying back, and it death rolled like right behind me. Like so lucky.
God.
I gotta figure this.
That's
Sounds-
just Kansas.
That's like ESP going bad. Let me tell you that.
It's a what?
The desync probably.
Ooh, look at the bag.
So-
Look at the bag.
With the props on and you arm, right? It'll sit there armed and it's fine. As soon as you give the throttle, it fucking and it just fucking flips out.
Where's my cam?
Yeah, sounds like an ESC.
But then if you take the props off,
Dropping some.
sounds fine.
What's happening is something fucked up on it, and as soon as you put a load on it, that's when it's too much.
Yeah, it can't handle it, so it
I
shuts
can
down.
kind of do it.
Oh, Wax
Dude,
Fire putting his name to.
Oh.
Dude, did you guys see that UFDA fucking drone that we flew?
That thing
Oh,
was
That's
dude.
insane.
awesome.
What the fuck? What did it say? Let me see if I have
Who gets to
Well,
pick
What's
the
that?
right
What's
answer?
that really for?
I'm
It's for
still
hot
s-
shotting like firefighter equipment, like a fucking chainsaw or some water or
Nice.
some fucking air
Oh, wow.
tanks or some shit.
Dude.
But then he's like making a bigger one to like be a man lifter, you know, because he wants to fly in it, you know.
Dude,
Actually,
it's not
I-
playing.
I work with one of the biggest distributors of fire stuff.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Okay. Dude,
He's the one that
dude.
sells us some equipment for.
All right.
I play with fire suppressant equipment, so.
That's badass, dude. Yeah, the dude's like, he's kind of young. I think he's like 1 year older than me, but like, he's got a bunch of connections. Like, we were working on it inside like a hangar at an airport, you know, next to a fucking jet. Like, you know.
Jesus. It's
Dude,
insane.
worst case scenario, you can probably get one of the mans out of there in a hurry.
Exactly. That's another thing is being able to just fucking lift somebody if need be, you know, rescue. So, and they know somebody to get the over 55 waiver. Like, he's got some dude that helped like write the fucking Part 107 that he knows, and
Damn.
so it sounds like a great fucking connection, you know.
See this mount I made?
And dude, I was super fucking lucky. So he's been working on this thing for a fucking year, right? And I come into it, and like 3 days later, we're flying it. He's been, like, struggling with
You arrived just at the proper
Yeah,
moment.
dude. Well, because my other one was helping him, but he had to go train for IO with fucking Quad Force One, and
Did he let you fly it?
yeah, he's like, dude, here, you got to fly it first. I'm like, okay. And then I,
Oh
I-
my god.
and then I
So
handed-
was that you with the hover that almost chopped your own camera off?
Yep. And then John and Spoonie flew it.
Even my girlfriend was like, "What the hell?" Yeah,
But
that's
the
a
motors, even if the motor was sitting next to it, the motors are taller than the fucking GoPro.
yeah, like
Damn.
lucky you. Like, luckily the wind's going down, not up.
Dude,
'cause-
we had what, 3 GoPros and 2 DSLRs going, so I got to make an edit from.
And I suppose that was the GoPro, not the DSLR.
Yeah, that was a GoPro.
Imagine if it was the DSLR. That thing would have been high enough.
Oh, dude, absolutely. No, but did you see like the landing weird? Like,
Oh yeah, it's
That
just
saved it.
you just doonks.
Yeah.
Is it gonna be FPV?
Oh yeah, dude. He's gonna put crossfire on it, and he told me, he's like, dude, well, we need to get it running so we can like test it to fly up to the top of the mountain. I'm like, if you want to rip up to the top of the mountain with it, I'm down. Like,
Hell yeah.
Yes, dude.
What's like the battery voltage like on that?
so he's running 16,000 milliamp 6S batteries at 12S, and that we had four of the batteries on it, but it can hold 8. Actually, it can hold more than that. But and it's set up to have, like, where the motors were mounted, it's set up to have another motor upside down spinning the
Oh
opposite
wow.
for redundancy, you know, if they do need to lift somebody and a motor goes out, or
Yeah, so it'd be like 64,000 milliamp 12S.
And it'll give you what another 50% of 50% thrust.
Probably not 50%.
Well, usually reverse is about your second motor is only about 50 to 60% of thrust.
Exactly. Yeah, you don't get that full.
You don't get the full for 100.
It's more for redundancy, you know, if one does.
No, that makes total sense. Exactly. If something
you don't
happens,
want to have an ESC go out and you're fucking dying.
Right.
The man was lifted
Also,
all the way
like-
to safety until the drone attacked him at the landing site and killed him with it.
Dude, but also all these crazy people that we're meeting through John want to fucking hang on to this thing and jump off it. So that's also in the future is drone base.
Like I said, put some pedals on it, and put some human power into it. You won't get much, but hey, it's that much more.
That'd be cool to take off and have everybody hanging on to the bottom, have the drones parked on top, and everybody just takes off at the same time and chases each other to the ground.
So he said each motor and prop, he did like a thrust test. It was 75 pounds per motor.
Jesus.
So 4 motors, you know.
Oh, I don't know who's making that noise.
And then those are the biggest props you could find, 40-inch motor props.
You know, like
he's got props longer than most people's
much?
freaking wheels.
I bet you it would spin 50s. Those motors.
But how much is the whole unit weigh? That is the thing.
Probably
We figured it at 100 pounds.
Yeah, about 100 pounds.
So it's still 1 to 3 ratio of power, thrust power. Very decent.
Yeah.
It's not the quickest thing, but it's still going to have some power. It still has at least, it's
You just need a
gonna.
little bit of lift, you know, and then you put the those extra motors on it, you know.
And you can still put cargo on it. That's the thing.
Rhinosaur is asking how heavy the batteries were.
I'm not sure how much they weigh. They're fucking heavy, but they're 16,000 milliamp.
They're like 4.5 pounds each.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah. So you're talking what? 12 batteries.
We ran
2,
4.
4, 6.
So we ran about 16 pounds, maybe 20 pounds of battery at most.
So there.
Okay, so he wasn't running the in 6S in series. He had.
No, he was. He was running two 12S packs. 4 6S wired in.
Yo, but this is for rescue. This is for rescue. Or
it's for basically. So he told me when I asked him, he said for hot shotting stuff. For hot shotting like a chainsaw up to a firefighter or some water or some air tanks. But if it all goes well, possibly rescue a fucking person like Waxfire's saying.
It's just like, I'm here to rescue you. Who's here? I'm a flying blender.
So he's got the Lumineer. It's running off the Lumineer F7, right? So it's got the the multi-cam output. I told him I need to put a cam switch around it so you can flip back and forth. And just all you got to do is just.
That giant thing's running off a 30x30 flight controller.
Yes.
Yep. That's all you ever need, man.
Wow.
Crazy, right?
Nuts.
That's what he was tripping out on. He's like, man, I can't believe we got this thing to fly off that little board. I'm like, that little board's got more fucking processing power than a lot of smartphones. So
it's exactly, and it's even overkill.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, way overkill.
But I think he did that because he plans on putting GPS and all these
He just needs the extra UARTs. That's
Exactly.
the thing.
Thing is, when you go that big, when you get into all these new things that people can do, you're gonna get you'll know what the temperature of different parts are.
Yeah, you can get all that info that you
Very
need.
true. Yeah.
Make
All
it-
the sensors, all the.
Yeah, sensors on that shit is gonna be what's gonna keep it up in the air forever.
No, and he was talking about he wants to even run 2 VTXs so he can have 2 different channels going and.
Yeah, get that switcher going too.
Well, exactly. So at that point, you'd have 3 fucking cameras. You could maybe even do 4 if you wanted to.
Enoch, do you have a video of that Chris posted up that we could share?
It's on my Facebook page, the West Side page. I didn't upload anything to YouTube.
Just if there's people on the chat that haven't seen it.
Right.
If anybody knows what we're talking about or doesn't know what we're talking about.
Dude, it sounds so mean fucking spooling up. like it took so much, like in my brain, it took so much throttle to get it like spinning, but it really was minute. And every little throttle change would be like super micro, and then it would be like, whoa, whoa, and it would keep going up. I'm like, is it ever gonna fucking take off? And then finally, yeah, dude, and I landed it, and we were all like, oh! Like, latest fucking 3-second flight, but it still was like, it fucking flew.
Did you have to do anything with like the PIDs?
So I dropped the D's and I dropped the I's just to be safe, but I think I'm gonna bring everything back because
it's kind of squirreling around.
Yep, but I just didn't want to fucking. Yeah, here we go. Here's the video.
You don't even tune your fucking 15-inch? Dude, Joshua Barwell, where's your video, bro? Slack.
Dude, hold on. They gotta hear it. Oh,
Oh my god.
So like we were saying that he landed close.
Are you puckering yet?
Pucker up your cheeks.
Oh my
Pucker
god,
up your cheeks.
that thing's not a joke.
Yeah, it is.
Ooh.
People flying like
you almost had like the propellers explode on the fucking camera and battle into your fucking larynx.
Yep.
So that's what we were saying. If it was a DSLR, that thing was
Oh no.
total.
That's why I put the GoPro there. I was like,
Yeah.
That guy.
that's the shit you see people flying like in Dubai and shit. They're gonna try and one up us now. Watch.
Why? Why?
I want to be fought, but is it the biggest thing you've seen fly? It's 40-inch props. I haven't seen anything
But
bigger.
now
40.
I want to see that with the flight test one on top, with another one on top, with another one. They redo their thing that did multiple, but with that
dude.
one.
Dude, so I got an idea. I want to line all our quads up. You know, he's got his, and then he's got this one, and he's got a half scale of this one. And then, you know, like an X-class rig or something maybe, you know, and then just like the evolution down to like a tiny whoop and take a picture. I think that'd be sick.
With the XX too. Yeah,
What the hell? It's got 40. Oh, I didn't know it was that big.
Yo, let me
She
just
said-
say the chat is pissed off at some lady that's spinning under the helicopter.
Oh yeah, you didn't see that video?
Dude, that
It
was
was like a.
You didn't
it
see
was
that, you know?
spinning.
I saw that. She's just going.
Oh yeah.
That had bi-blades, T-motor bi-blades. They're the only ones that
Yeah, that helicopter. It was using T-motor bi-blades. Don't do it, folks. Don't risk the old ladies by using those bi-blades.
Bro.
Go to tries.
Could you imagine spinning your body at that RPM? What,
Dude, no. It would be some deep
What
shit.
Dude, she was spinning so fast. I thought, like, she had to have blacked out. Had to
I
have.
thought he
Oh
was
my
like,
god. What are
I
the
thought he
G's
was-
that your brain is under in that situation, right?
Well, she was in a bag
Doesn't
too, dude. I couldn't see.
Yeah, it's just
I
black.
guess.
Just like, what the fuck's going on?
I thought he was like fucking coming down with her. I was like, oh my god, thank God. But no, he like goes back up again. Oh my, oh fuck.
At least she stops halfway through and then fucking spins the other way just as fast.
They were
Levels her
like,
out.
we thought we would be able to get her
We
under
gotta level her
control,
out.
but it didn't happen, so we just had to send it.
Well, all he had to do was take off. Like that was the whole thing.
No.
Like you
It
couldn't
was
set
all
it
that
back
dirty
down.
air. Yeah, it was all the dirty air.
They have an extra rope that goes to like one end. That's
Oh yeah,
They never put that out, I don't think.
yeah. But like when he got going, I mean, when they stopped again, yeah, she probably started spinning like a motherfucker again.
Oh yeah.
But I think when they started going forward, she probably stopped. But yeah, that looked terrible.
Dude, she for sure blacked out. I guess she puked after. Oh, I would fucking throw my guts out. I would throw up on myself while I'm laying there.
Bro, you're
What up,
freaking.
Weeds?
Your
What they
kidneys are coming out your freaking esophagus.
What they don't tell you
spinning
is
around inside of it. It'd be gross. It would just be
That's what
everywhere.
That's what would happen, dude. Straight up. If that was me, I would fucking puke on myself, and I would just be in like the worst. I would be in hell, in my own puke, spinning to a death spin. You know. Like,
In the puke
A
was
blender.
decent, dude, death
Yeah.
by decent.
dude, death by puke.
Don't die,
Dude,
folks.
I would puke so
Don't
much
puke.
it would fill up past my head, and I just couldn't breathe.
Bro. Yeah, that was a bad one.
What they don't tell you is they had a Bluetooth speaker in there playing "To Out the World" by ICP.
Dude, I don't hate any music except ICP.
Yo, fucking Wheat has gotten his prop wrench / UFDA crew
Oh,
grappling
what's up,
hooks.
Fuck yeah.
From
Watch out when you
Gearhead.
pull that thing out of a tree.
Dude, it'll eat you. Be
Yeah,
careful.
It'll fuck your shit up. It'll get you in the hospital.
Yeah. What I like it for is getting up into the tree, actually, is what I've been using it for. I'll use it to get up to that
You
branch
hoist your
that's
shit
like
up?
at like 10 feet.
But it's not intended for climbing.
Well,
Yeah, don't
that's
play
what
with
I'm. Well,
I need to
Fuck
engrave
off.
that in the side of it.
Yeah, like the carabiners, like
Yeah.
not made for climbing.
Yeah.
it's been working fine for me. So,
Not that you
don't
couldn't.
use it. Not that you should.
Put some climbing rope on it, and you're good to go.
Yeah, I'd do a little more than 550 paracord.
Just
I mean, it would hold, but
put a 5-pound weight rating on it, and then you're good.
yeah, exactly.
What?
Thing weighs fucking 5 pounds.
Yeah,
It's
damn
just
near.
over 1. I don't think I have one. Or did I do have one?
He's using it for home security right now, Macaulay Culkin style.
Damn.
Oh,
Wait, whoa. That means
Five
you,
pounds?
how are you incorporating the buckets of paint, though? Heads up.
And the fucking bar. Foof.
Buckets of paint. You thought you talked about milk last time.
No,
Well, Macaulay Culkin.
Macaulay Culkin. He fucking defends the stairwell with the paint cans.
Yeah.
Remember?
Your milk.
Well, I guess a milk jug will do pretty good against your face.
Dude, we need to do like a Home Alone UFDA fucking episode.
We
Where
should.
can UFDA into.
We
the
can
Home
do
Alone.
that. We can get all the Home Alone episode like spots where he's
So can
fucking
we
just
please,
like.
let me ask you. You guys are a pretty goofy group of individuals. We need to do a bad lip reading Rotor Riot episode.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, we could probably do that right now, actually.
I need to reinstall everything for editing. Like I'm totally my computer's restock at new. Like I even have to reinstall OBS. So yeah,
Play some buckets with rock.
give me a few hours. He cleaned me, man. He fucking cleaned me.
Damn. Watch out for the popo, folks. They come around at any time.
So what kind of mount you got there, Enoch?
Yo, this
on your
is
screen?
this skull mount by Drunken Master on Thingiverse, but I put a Immortal T on it.
Dude, so is that for the rooster?
This is for the rooster and the chameleon. Yeah.
Dude, Spoonie needs one. You should print one. And I don't want to tell him you're printing one.
Don't.
If you haven't sent the box yet.
Don't. It's not like we're in public online recording this. And...
He's with his kids today. He ain't gonna watch it.
All right, cool.
Send me the STL file.
I'll make it. And I'll send you the STL file.
Dude, I showed him a picture of it, and he was like, "Oh,
Printer is empty right now. Give me something to do.
you right?" Dude, that thing's badass.
Yeah.
Say this. I'm gonna say it out loud too, because this is fucking Pryline right here. This is that
Pryline, buy Pryline, everyone.
Dude, it's so fucking clean for TPU. This is no stringing ever on the black. Like, I can't say all the colors are as good as the black, but the black is fucking amazing.
The white does really good as well.
Yeah.
This is
I think
Pryline
that-
white.
Yeah, the
Well-
white as well, but you can't print it as fast because it's a little bit softer.
I run Kirkland brand TPU. I buy that cheap shit, dude.
You get it at Trader Joe's.
I've
It's
got,
awesome.
I've got
The
it
Trader
green as
Joe's,
well.
Dude, look at that copper top mount.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I like
Dude,
it.
the one piece, huh?
That shit is
Yeah.
UV reactive. You put a black light near it, it glows like a muff. Flying. Throw some
But then
LED.
you put a Geiger counter next to it.
Hell yeah.
Are you liking that thing there, Deerhead?
It is awesome. I love flying this thing.
That's the bandolier? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Get your Bandolero at bqe.io, everyone.
Yes.
Every
Just hot. I think he just restocked them too.
Yeah.
Gotta make a bandolero
Bandolero.
mount right here. That's what we need.
That's what I want, dude. Is a Bandolero skull mount. I think that'd be hot.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
Hot tits.
Send me the measurements.
Dude, so John, I've done a lot of thinking about your logo, and I know a skull is super cliche, but I think it just fits you. We need to do like a very unique skull for you.
A
That should
skull with a cherry in its mouth.
Your head's stuck on that cherry still.
Dude, like a cherry that's just popped, like with some juice.
Oh, Enoch just had no head for a minute. That was crazy. Oh
Enoch
shit, he still got no head.
What you want?
Enoch
Oh, fuck.
hasn't got head
Enoch
for a while. I sent the STL for this frame out to like this Chinese company, and they're harassing me so bad, dude. They won't stop asking when I'm gonna buy it. They want to like for the higher quality carbon, it's like $300 to get 10 frames.
You watch. It's gonna be on Banggood next month.
Dude,
I know.
Just get one through Armortan.
Yeah, you can do that. It takes like I've done that. It takes like a month. I'm still looking for like a place where I can just send a file, get one frame. But they want me to buy the whole sheet of fucking the good shit. So
Yeah, you gotta like buy the whole sheet of it.
yeah,
I'm
I'm
gonna
like,
get some.
I don't need 10 fucking frames.
Do
Dude.
it.
That's
Do
what
it.
I'm gonna say. Time out.
That's why I got 30 fucking grappling hooks.
What if hold on, time out? What if there's people that do want 10 frames?
Yeah.
What if
I mean,
Right.
there's one and there's 10 of them? How about that?
maybe. I'm down. Like I have no intention on making money off of it or nothing. So I don't know.
All I'm saying is I have a primitive frame that's right around the corner, and I'll tell you what, it's dope. I just haven't put it together yet.
Still waiting on it. And you know what? I
lighten
don't
up
want to
there.
do a plug, but there is. Never mind. I won't.
Plug it, dude.
No, well, I actually will because they actually helped me out. iFlout right now is having 15% discount on their motors.
iFlight?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, on
I saw
2208s.
Get them, dude. 2208s are hot.
Go get 'em.
I thought the Zings were a little bit pricey, but on sale, that's a good price.
No.
So yeah, 15% off.
These motors?
Dude,
How about
stacks
these
of
motors?
iFlight 2208s. Stacks of them.
They're nice.
I love them. I haven't fucked one up yet, but I've tried very, very hard.
I fucked them. Where's my belt?
These
I hit-
fucking, where's it at? These
I hit
things are over a year old. I've had these. These were on my very first BQ.
Hey, they're all Parmesan approved.
F60s?
F60 T motors.
Actually, there was another another set of motors. Actually, I was thinking of looking to.
But I've had these.
How are you
over a
liking them?
year. I love them.
Dude,
For long range?
The OG set of 2208s, dude, the MC Premium. They're on sale always for fucking $18.99.
Yep.
Are you using it for mid range or?
Me, no.
No.
This is just straight up freestyle. These are 2700 kV, so my battery life's pretty short. But
And
They make lower. I've got some lower KV ones. 20. What are they? 2350s, I think. They're not bad.
Ferdinand, what do you recommend for long?
Me?
Yeah.
What size prop?
I wanted to go 7, but I don't know.
Like
True.
6'6"? It's like
I guess
like
more
20,
6-inch.
like 2350s.
Yeah, 2208, 2350s, dude. That's the hot. That's the badass shit.
I like my 7-inch with the 2150s, but the 2350s are good on 6. 2150s are good on 6 too. They get you a little further.
Are you on a 4S wax or 5?
Actually, I have to start from scratch, so.
Well, go 5S.
I'm talking 5S. Like, step that up if you're gonna do 4.
Speaking of 5S, after the cops came and knocked on my door and told me they're sorry, I flew a 5S right on the cliff, like right then, and I puffed the fuck out of it, dude. It turned into like the whole stand out on.
You know, you need to put some red and blue flashing lights on the bottom of that thing from now on.
No, I just got to give a shout out to China Hobby Line because they're donating 10 fucking 1,500 4S packs for the Junktown Get Down.
That's what's up. Is that a 1,500, Chris?
Hell yeah. That's my favorite
These things,
battery ever.
They are the shit.
That's my favorite
I love
battery
them.
ever, dude. Right there.
I think like 10 of them.
That expensive, you know?
Yeah, they're not bad, especially on sale.
Mm-hmm.
They're really good.
On sale, they're cheaper than most 4S packs, you know?
Yeah, I love them.
It's still.
Dude, they're sending me some 5S 2200s that are not
Nice.
out. Nobody's got them. I'll be the only one.
Are they the pink ones?
No, they're not. I don't even know what color they are. They're brand new. I told him to make them. Dude, I've been telling him to make them for a minute, and he's sending me some to try out before they sell them.
Nice.
Because they got to keep up with the RDQ packs. Dude, I love.
Oh, they'll outdo the RDQ pack.
Dude, I love flying that fucking 2200 from RDQ. They're probably. I think they're only
RDQ. That's why
I do too, but they don't hold up. Like they're not.
You've killed 2 of ours. I left that box of batteries there too. I forgot.
I think I puffed all 3 of my RDQ batteries.
Yeah, mine are all shit now. Like I got 2 that probably haven't been ran very much, and that's why they're okay. But the other 4 pretty much junk. And 2 of them lost cells, so. One of them in flight. That was an interesting flight.
Oh shit.
That's yeah.
But it's not bad. It's not bad losing a cell when you're flying 5S because then you're still 4S.
Yeah, 4S. But if you're 4S and you lose a cell,
it just scares the shit out of you because you think your battery's gonna die, but you won't.
it'll get you back.
Yeah. Yeah, I got land now the whole way back. I was like, oh.
Yeah, dude, you have those 2 2200s. I can make you one good one that's working. No one says Ovonics are junk. I thought those. Everybody's been saying they're great, but I think they're sponsored pilots. So I was wondering. I wanted to see. You know, I was even thinking about ordering one just to try.
Yeah, I've seen people say they're good and people say they're bad, so it's hard to say.
Somebody say they're bad, so that's interesting. I heard somebody say that they were like way better kind of Hobby Line mini stars, and I'm like, man, if somebody's saying that, they're either fucking full of shit or I'm missing out, you know?
Only thing I think comes close is fucking R lines, and I puff R lines twice as often as I puff fucking.
Yeah, I don't like the R lines. I don't like R lines compared.
I like killed one like from a crash, and then the next one died within like a week. One of the cells.
Like,
Yeah, I don't really like R
So
lines.
you know those fucking expensive ass Rebel batteries, the juice packs.
Yeah.
So I thought those things were like, I thought they were, I just, everybody's running them, and so Brager brought some over to the track, and I was running them, and I'm like, oh, these are nice, but it was like my second or third pack of the day, and before that I was running like my oldest 4S China Hobby line. I'm like, okay, that's nice. And then I like plugged in a brand fucking Mini Star. And it was even like my beat up 4S Mini Star, and like I was like halfway around like the first lap with it, and I was like, damn, he got ripped off. I think he paid $40 a battery.
Yeah, that's how what our lines are. It's just not even justifiable, because then it crashes. It's like, well, there goes basically a good VTX.
Exactly.
You know, that's the equivalent cost.
Yeah, versus a $20 battery. You know, China
Right.
Hobby Line's got it down with a $20 price range. You know, they got some that are cheaper, and like the 5S packs are a little bit more, but it's like worth it if you want that extra little bit of power.
I mean, even still with all the sales they do, it's just like just pick up a bunch then.
If you catch the sales, it's like $23 for a 5S 1500 or something.
It's just worth it, just stock up at the start of a season or whatever and rip it then.
And I want to say that, like, I would want to say that they're, not the best battery out there because their price point, but I haven't tried a battery that I've liked more. And I am sponsored, but it's because I fucking like their batteries,
Dude, they are the best battery I've found, and I've bought all the different types. The
That's
only
what I'm
thing
saying.
I don't like is the plastic wrapping. It's too brittle for me.
Dude, so have you seen on their website, they sell, like, thick heat shrink that you could put over your batteries.
Oh, yeah? They should just put it on and just sell it like that. Cause
I know. But but again, that's why they're so cheap, is because they, other companies will do that, or you can buy the shit.
2200, bro.
What's that?
Where's that 2200 5S?
That's what I'm saying, dude. I gotta do some testing and make sure it's good. I gotta make sure it's good for you savages.
I need it quick because all the R-Line ones are puffed.
Yeah.
I'm sure
I
I'll
run
get
these
one.
like bicycle industry. That's what I put on mine.
Yeah, a lot of people do that. Spoonie puts on his.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take a little balance lead and tuck it inside there, and it doesn't get chopped off.
Dude, this is what I do when they start getting fucked up. I just wrap them in electrical tape and say fuck it.
Yeah, dude, I got a lot of electrical tape on my batteries.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
Sharpoo everything. My Bandolero has so much electrical tape on it.
I forgot
Dude,
about that episode.
If you cover all your wire with electrical tape, dude, I swear to God, nothing gets ripped out. Like, I gotta be careful because I use the single ESCs, so I'm just like, fuck it.
Look at this fucking rig. There's electrical tape on all that shit.
Yeah, where's my band? Oh, it's taped up, but
4 layers of electrical tape, and you can take a prop strike.
Prop strike.
Yo,
dude,
watch out
Copper
for
Top's
prop
mounts.
strikes, folks.
Dude, if you got, I think Copper Top's got some chameleon mounts on Thingiverse too. You should check him out, dude. His design skills are fucking legit.
He's quick as hell, too.
These mounts fit so nice.
Dude, I've never fucking broken a GoPro mount from him.
Like this is that one-piece deal I did.
Yeah. I've never broken one of his. He knows where to, like, because he's hard as fuck on shit, dude. He breaks so much shit.
It just
So he knows.
right in. I mean, it just
Like,
goes
I
so
love
easily.
Brain. Brain's quality is like like nobody beats Brain for quality. But I feel like they break way easier than they could,
As soon as I start buying mounts, I bought a printer.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
I haven't brought any mounts. I was just like, fuck it. I want a 3D printer anyway. They're cool.
yeah.
Rhinosaur asked, do you put caps on your ESCs if you run 5S? Yes, on every ESC and your battery lead.
I've gotten away with not doing it on every ESC.
If you're
At least battery lead for sure, if you
That's
can.
what I've noticed. If you're super heavy, if your quad's heavy, you need more caps, because the motors are under more load. Like, so I took the airframe, or like basically like the motors and ESCs and flight controller off my Floss 2 that was perfectly fine on 4, 5, and 6S with one cap. I didn't get any, noise or anything, but I put it on my Bandolero. And even with more caps, now that it's got the fucking heavier battery, it's giving me noise, and I just think it's just the heavy amp draw,
Yeah. That and those motors, when they get a little bit dinged, to start putting out feedback too.
Yeah. And I've been beating it up fucking way more on the Anclara than I did on the Anclara.
Dude, so this is the copper top world right here.
Dude, he's got legit ass shit.
Look at all this shit. He is so good.
And it's like, dude, it's like he knows how to design it with the infill to where it doesn't get fucked up.
I love you.
Yeah.
I know, sorry.
Did she just bring you bacon?
Yes. Why do you think I'm like, I love you?
Oh my god.
I want some bacon. That sounds good.
Like, did you just get bacon? I want bacon.
Yeah, and if no one's saying the iFlight stacks are not stable, the only electronics I run are either the CL board or the Motolab Tempest and SpeedX ESCs. I never have electronic failure. It
I
might
got
be
one
like
of these Sussex.
Oh.
This is an iFlight. This is in my Squirt.
Waiting
It
on
works pretty
my.
good.
See, I think, the lower amp draw stuff, like the 2205 motor, 20 amp race quads, or like the squirts, are perfect for 4-in-1s. Like, you're not going to burn one out. But as soon as you start putting like higher amp, 2207, 2208s, you're going to burn out your shit a little bit easier,
Yeah.
I've had pretty
about
good.
3 4-in-1s, and I was like, screw that. I'm going back to individuals.
Exactly.
I've had these ESCs just be rock solid. I mean, on 5S 2400 kV on Cyclones, they're freaking rock solid.
Like, I've seen it to where like something happens and the whole fucking 4-in-1 goes up in flames, and it doesn't just take your 4-in-1 out; it takes your whole flight controller out, and maybe
Yeah,
possibly
I can
your
see that.
receiver if it's
Heads
nice
up.
and tight.
If you had TPU on your quad, don't pick that motherfucker up after it was on fire. Kick it a couple times. All that TPU is gonna drip off onto your fucking hand.
How do you know that?
Yeah, what was you gonna say?
Story time.
Really?
Yeah, I picked one up a little quick. Learned my lesson.
Mhm. Don't do that, folks. It hurts.
Do that, you're gonna have a bad time.
Absolutely.
I can expect it. Huh?
I burnt like the tip of my thumb too, and I was like, "Oh no, boys, I'm out! I'm out!" It's like that's where you need that tip, dude.
Starts
always
melting at
need the
what?
tip.
200 C. So, if it's dripping, I don't want to know the temperature. Yeah.
Most of that quad still worked.
Damn.
Oh, the one that you almost.
I can see you just catching on fire. It's like, fuck it. Another pack goes in. Oh, it's good to go.
No, it was pretty good. I think it was just one ESC lit up on fire. And I hit a tree.
Yeah, that's how. This is the V1 of that ESC I just showed, and it finally died after a year. So I mean, the hobby wing stuff seems pretty good.
The cheapest ESC I ever bought lasted the longest. Like, it's still working.
Yep. I have some that have been working for almost 8 years now.
Damn.
Most of mine die in the winter when I'm flying in the snowstorms.
Yeah.
And like I conformal coat and everything, but it's like as you crash, you scratch and shit, you
Yeah.
erase the conformal away.
Yeah. Things kind of move around and flake a little bit. And
Yep. And then like a drip gets in there and finally fucks it up. But usually you can let it dry off and send it again.
Yep.
Sometimes it'll kill it. So it's like every winter
Sometimes it'll feel like your 5-volt reg on your FC or some dumb shit
Exactly.
like that.
I just black tape the shit out of it so nothing can get in there.
I will say one thing I really missed. So on the Betaflight F3 and F4, if you peeled the 5-volt regulator, you could put an SD card in it and it would short something out and it would like continue having power to the board.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it was some weird little workaround. I remember seeing something, and I was like, no fucking way. And I had like a dead one, and I'm like, I'm gonna try this. You just had to run it with the SD card, and it would work.
That's when you have the issue of the SD card popping out, your fucking shit dies.
Yep. Dude, this fucking super glued in it.
That's what's gonna take.
Fuck yeah, G-Rod got his slaps. Congrats, G-Rod. I'm stoked you got him.
Get some conformal coating, just drop it on it, and leave it there. It's gonna cement it in place.
Dude, but I like tripped out there. It was like that the other time where I watched that Stingy video where he puts his VTX in the oven.
Right.
Like, no fucking way. So
remember when that was like a huge fad everyone doing?
Dude,
it's like, oh, I saw it on the video.
Yep. And I tried it with something and it totally worked.
It's just like a reflow, ain't it?
Exactly.
It's like shaking your batteries.
I was thinking the same shit.
Yeah, right.
What's something funny that works similar to that is you can use a Wii instead of like having that sensor bar they have or whatever. You can put 2 candles up in front of your TV and that will still do the same shit. It's not as accurate, but it still works.
Candles?
Yeah, because what it actually is like that. It's not actually like a sensor bar. It's 2
infrared.
it's 2 infrared blasters. So the candles emit infrared. It's buggy as shit, but I mean,
That's interesting.
it's like if you're still in the age of watching Netflix on a Wii. Yeah, me and my friend tried it. It was like, what the fuck is this? This actually works. This isn't like a April Fool's Day thing. It's nutty.
That's crazy.
Gonna be jittery as fuck.
Oh yeah, it is because the candles will flicker and shit. The weird hand icons just all over the fucking screen.
Do not do this while being under the influence.
I wonder if you had like Parkinson's, if it would either get twice as worse or half as bad.
You just have to reset your PIDs.
Right.
Properties.
Put some filtering in there.
Somebody needs to send Michael J. Fox a fucking letter. Have him test it out for us.
Oh my god.
Mark is in the car driving.
Yeah, I'm just driving to work.
Oh boy. How's it doing, bud?
Don't get pulled over.
No, the
I'm
sun
doing
over there.
fine, but it's fucking raining today like shit.
No,
constantly?
You got a conformal coat, bud.
Yeah. I need to smoke.
Shake and bake.
Those soggy days.
Oh, soggy
Nobody likes soggy tits.
Dude, so I was flying in the deep woods the other day, and I swear to God, like, I'm like near the end of the pack, and I go to fucking land, and I was like, something doesn't feel right. And then I just land near my truck, and I was like, all right, I'm out of here. Something doesn't feel right. And I'm driving, and then out of the side of my eye, I see there's a fucking dude in the woods right where I was flying. Yeah, it was fucked. It was deep woods too. And so like I flew that spot and I didn't really get near him, but like if I kept flying it, I definitely would have gone over to that spot because there was a gap in the tree and shit. So like I don't know, dude. I had that feeling and I got out of there and it was just like whoo.
Dude, so
Avoided.
that one, I was flying apart. It was one of the videos I uploaded where, dude, there was a fucking bum asleep on like the jungle gym. It was early as fuck on a Sunday.
Oh,
I didn't think anybody was in there, you know. But I'm like ripping around and I crashed, so I like go pick up my quad and I like see this fucking bum sleeping in the jungle gym that I'd been like power looping and fucking ripping around, like fucking like what? Like I was thinking it was empty, you know. Dude, he was just dead asleep, didn't even move.
But do you ever get that bad feeling though? Do you ever get that bad feeling and then just bounce?
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yep.
After that, I fucking bounced. I was like, oh, I better get out of here.
Always feel that. Always follow that instinct.
That's what
Always
I do.
follow.
I always follow that.
Always.
That time, I was like, "Holy shit! Thank God, I just got out of here."
Yeah.
He was about 50 feet, maybe. He was maybe about 50 feet. So, I mean, it wasn't too close. He was out in near some pine trees on the edge of it. 'Cause it was like, there's the pine trees that come to the ground, but then I was flying pine trees that are all lollipopped.
Maybe he
in
was
this back-
he was hunting you. You were
I don't know what
you were his
doing.
prey.
Dude, I got out of there.
He's seen that long flowing hair and he's like, ooh, I want some of that.
Need me some of that.
Oh, they're trying to scalp me out here.
Yeah, he's gonna sell your hair on the black market.
It was probably a fucking ghost, dude. I'm telling you, I'm in like the heart of Western Massachusetts where there's like, we have a brook and it's just called Bloody Brook because of the massacre that happened. That's just the
Jesus.
thing. Yeah. So, might have been a ghost. Who knows?
Weird shit always happens when you're alone. Although freaking wasn't you and gosh, I'm brain farting. Chris, you and Spoonie seen like the UFO or some shit? Trying to remember if that was you or not.
Oh, he's frozen?
Should I pin him and we can doodle on him?
Frozen, yeah. Pin him on him. How do we do this?
Oh, hang on.
Oh, did he freeze?
You have to screen share him pinned.
Oh, he turns black when I pin him.
Alright. Let me take a picture.
He's gone now.
This is what happens when you leave here, folks. Oh, damn it. We almost had him. We almost had him. Yeah. I'm pretty sure, yes. Whatever your question was, the answer was that.
Yeah, I think he got it on video. It was like super shaky though. I think I remember hearing him talk about it on the hot dog stream.
Dude, if you find a UFO with your quad, contact UFDA crew. Because we're the official agency you're supposed to report to when you're a drone pilot. Heads up.
Parmesan approved is actually just a really long acronym talking about UFOs. It's fucking hidden.
It's kind of like that. Yeah.
Let us know and
It is kind of like that.
Research it.
it's a cipher.
Is it kind of customary too that to prove that the video is real, you have to power loop the UFO?
Power looping of the UFO, the ability to like get the full 360 of it, so that we can draw it right. Draw it on like a shitty piece of paper with a pen while your hand is shaking, or else no one's gonna believe it. That's how UFO sightings usually go. Bye, Badger. You frozen now too, dude? This is an epidemic of freeze. I never freeze. Heads up.
I never freeze.
Never freeze.
What?
I never freeze.
What?
I never freeze. Never freeze.
I never freeze.
Freeze, motherfucker, freeze.
Dude, I might have one day, back in the day, I might have flown into a cloaked UFO. My fucking quad was just like, every propeller exploded at once. So, I blame UFOs.
Could have been from the day where they were using those really shitty quality props that would just break on nothing.
This
I
was
don't
like,
even know the materials way before PC
this was
props.
success, so it was probably, it was probably like just, I dehubbed them from flying 6S on them.
That would do it.
Catastrophic failure.
Paddle.
Well,
Wasn't
shit.
that a thing for a while where like some props would just explode anyway?
This wasn't that long ago. This is only like a year and a half ago.
Oh, so shit. I mean, they might have still just barely been a thing. Would have been probably a more obscure props at that point, though.
I think it's way more likely that an alien race got to the point that they could interstellar travel, and then they cloaked their fucking spaceship and landed in the woods, and I ran into it.
Yeah, the freaking interplanetary FAA is out there to get you.
That's what
Bloop, 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 bloop.
They'll fucking teleport through space and time just to keep you out of the air.
the DCR guy called him on me. Fucking guy.
They tried, but they did not succeed.
You know what's funny is like I hit up my buddy and I was like, dude, you know this guy, right? And he's like, yeah, he's my buddy. And I was like, he's a dick, bro. Shit. Don't fly in an empty baseball field or over trees next to it.
So it was basically just a park then, and he was just being an asshole?
Essentially, well, it was a state park that said no. It had a no drone sign at the very top where there's like a tower and there's people up on the tower. I wasn't flying over the tower or near it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I know usually they're kind of anal about state parks. It's like, get permission first. But even still, to be like, yo, I'm calling the cops. Okay, that's just a bitch move.
But it's not even on his deal if you're not standing on their property.
Right.
I was on the sidewalk, so.
Right. They can't really have jurisdiction over, like, where the drone itself goes.
Yeah.
It's like.
So, it ended well, and now it's like, I think they're going to update their manual. It's going to be way better. So, everything.
Don't walk up to Enoch talking shit. He'll fuck you up legally.
5 cops, whatever. Fuck that. They only pulled out 3, though. The other 2 were in the cars.
They were just there backup.
It's just weird that they had so many. It's like, yeah, this guy's flying a drone. It's like,
like
I want to know. I want to know the conversation he had on the phone with dispatch. He's like, yeah, this guy's a fucking terrorist or some shit. He's flying this cool ass drone.
He's a menace to society.
No, well, what happens in small towns is you maybe get a call to the cops once a week. And then when it happens, every cop in the town just goes there because they've never had a thing to do. I better do something because they're fucking paying me. You know?
Right.
I'll show up. Not a big deal.
What's the
Kind of. I mean, we made a show about it, so.
What's kind of like the population of the town?
I don't know. 15,000 or something.
Oh, I lived way smaller. We had, I think the town that I was in, we shared like shops or whatever.
5,000.
Do something.
Yeah, I think the smallest I lived in was about 1,000, and we ended up like sharing cops between like 1 or 2 other towns. Only it'd be like state or whatever county cops that would show up. Fucking hour later.
Don't put up with shit, though. You probably know more than them most times. Just don't put up with shit and just keep calm.
Yeah.
Keep a low voice. You know?
Yeah, the only time I've really been stopped by the cops is I was inside a bando or whatever, and pretty much all he wanted us to do is get out of the bando. Because, I mean, there's other people there already trying to tear shit up.
All right. So I was looking at bandos, and I was like, oh, I found the best bando ever. And then, but it had a name to it, because it was like, it used to be this fucking, I don't know, some mill. Right? So I looked up and I Googled the mill just to see if, like, they had pictures of it or recent pictures or whatever.
Right.
And, here it is. The first thing up on Google is a police report about how there's 2 guys went in because there's a bike path that goes directly past it and there's a hole in the fence. So the people walked in and they went into the building and they were walking in the building and somebody reported that they went in the building. And so I guess the cops showed up and they let 2 canine units go after these people in the building.
What the hell?
Dude, I was like, fuck no, I'm not going to that bando, dude. Are you kidding me? First thing they do is they let the dogs out.
Did they just fucking do that instantly?
The instant. That's all they did. Is
Oh, fuck.
2 dogs.
That's just shitty. That's freaking... No.
Not
That's
the town
shitty.
I'm flying in. No, thank you. You know, because, like, you know you're going to crash on, like, 3rd floor or something, and you're going to be like, fuck.
Right.
They're going to send the dogs after me. What do I do?
Turtle mode ain't helping against these bitches.
You just go in, you go full body. You just fucking...
Have enough streets with you.
Yeah, right? You bring, like, 2 steaks.
Yeah, no, not 2 won't be enough. They be eating too fast. You need at least 4. And some palm.
You come back, you got both the dogs at your side, you're like, what?
Yeah.
You just come walking out like one of those freaking cult members, like, I am your...
Beastmaster style. No, I think that the whole thing is nobody knows what the laws are, you know? And we're the ones who usually do. And it sucks that they don't have some type of printout where we can just show people the laws.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, and I got lucky.
Just print out like you should just print out part of the laws and then just fucking put it in what's that hard plastic called? You know, you heat it up.
Like a
and
laminate or whatever. I know they have, like, plastic sleeves.
Laminated, that was it. Fucking
You
laminated.
register with the FAA, they give you a little thing to print out too, and I swear I flashed that to like 5 cops. They're just like, well, later, bud. You know what I mean?
I mean, they don't really even want to necessarily stop us anyway. It's more of like, all right, am I going to catch like a trespassing charge or some stupid shit like that? You know, like they don't know anything about drone crime. It's not their space. They can only hit us with petty shit.
Damn, Kush just brought this to a dark level, and I don't want to even address it. It's a bad idea, all that shit. That's the thing. Like, if you find a spot where it's like generally not fenced in and stuff, I think it's okay. But like, if there's like some serious fencing and you can't like pull in there and shit, I don't know. You gotta be careful.
I mean, either way, you gotta know what risk you're going into in the first place. Like, it's the same thing I said when I was flying. It's like, if I see people like in one part of the park, then it's like, all right, I'm not gonna go over there. I mean, it's common sense usually. Just reason your way through it.
Yeah, but common sense is dead.
Yeah.
Brennan, not saying to everybody, but yeah. Sorry.
I mean, you just kind of gotta go with like whatever risk is, you know, there. I mean, I do definitely think it's a bit much to be like, yep, here's some fucking dogs immediately.
Yo, well, that's why I was like, you know, you get a gist of what this organization is going to react like, and then
Right.
you decide whether or not that's the city to go into.
It's like, damn, don't they know it's usually at least after round 4 that the hellhounds show up?
Oh, man.
Like, where's the aggressive part? Where's the altercation or something?
Right. And I know, like, cops usually try to be, like, one level of aggression higher than the person, but, like, not even making physical contact with the person. It's like, oh, here's a fucking dog. I mean, I can also understand not wanting to clear a whole fucking building over 2 people, but you can yell at them and be like, dude, get the fuck out of there.
Oh, dude, how many cops does it take to safely clear a building? You gotta, I mean, there's not even a police. I don't even think.
I get it for that. Yeah, a dog will do it in 2 minutes instead.
Like, it was a small city. I don't think a small city police force is really prepared to go through a fucking building in the event that somebody would be dangerous. But, like, I mean, why do they even have the thought that somebody's dangerous? They should probably like try to announce first.
Right. It shouldn't be out of the bat like that. It's like you gotta at least try to make some sort of contact. It's like, hell, what if you don't know if there's like a fucking squirrel or some shit in there that the dog's just gonna chase after?
Walk with a cane, so I'm not gonna even be able to get that far away from the dog before it gets. You fucking boys.
Just hanging in the lamp. Get away from me! Get away from me!
No, it's not worth it for me, dude. I'll fly the mountains. Fuck that.
All right, boys, I'm gonna skate.
Stay beautiful.
You just got here. Have a good one.
Later, chat. But I can't see.
Joey, Kush, CNC Zach, 608, Rhinosaur, Lazy Rocket.
The chat's making fun of you for leaving early.
Yeah,
That's mainly the chat right now.
I got things to do. Next week.
Hell yeah.
Until next time.
All right.
Thank God.
See you, man.
So I'm trying to get my alien whoop connected to my Tyrannus. I have to get, on Thursday, I'm supposed to go meet up with a bunch of kids at the local library. They're doing like a drone day. There's going to be a whole bunch of people with drones and shit there, and they wanted me to come down there and fly around the kids or something.
How many stimulus gonna come?
Oh,
I don't know.
You bring in the fly. You gonna bring some whoops, or what are you gonna
I'm
do?
bringing my whoop. I'm bringing my 5-inch. I might bring my squirt. Whatever I got that flies.
All right.
Just let the kids check it out.
Dude, I think that kids need to have drones in their life. There's so many things that you have to learn on the sides, you know what I mean? To be able to get your drone to keep going.
Yeah.
You just kind of have to be like a solid human. It forces you to like step up your game a little bit. Like, you gotta be soldering, you gotta be thinking about, problem solving, what's wrong here, That's what kids need.
Right, some hands-on shit.
Excuse me.
Learning.
Yeah, there's definitely some problem solving and figuring stuff out when it comes to these stupid things.
You think that there's gonna be something else after this that they're gonna hit you up with?
I don't know. Maybe.
Well, I hope so.
It'll be fun regardless.
Hell yeah. Dude,
Those are-
kids get into it. They're, 6 months and then they're better than everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There's already one kid in town that flies. He's about 12 probably. I've flown with his
Damn.
dad a couple of times. They've got, I think, 3 or 4 Mavics. And
Wow.
He's got a couple of chameleons, and they got tiny whoops up the wazoo, so...
How could you justify having more than one like Mavic per person though? That's insane.
I think they found them on some sale. They were like $600.
Send me one.
And he bought like a whole bunch of them. He bought like the whole shelf full of them.
Damn.
So
Yeah, I just picked one up like a week or 2 ago for $5. Yeah, freaking.
I'd like to have
That's
one.
still insane. We still haven't done a drone recovery with one yet. Need to start doing more sketchy shit.
He brought his out, and I used it in one of my videos, and it was kind of neat. It added something to it.
Right. Yeah, I still need to. Go ahead.
He tried to fly it through a window of a building. He turned off the auto,
Right.
whatever, don't run into shit switch. And he fucking hit the side of the building.
I run with the shit.
Yeah, that's one of those things you pretty much, if you're doing at least something like that, you do want line of sight with it.
Yeah.
At least with that tighter shit. Plus, I mean, from me just playing around with it, like you can't do any like strafing shit and expect the hit collision detection or whatever to try to work. Because I mean, it's only in the front, and then it's got like some sensors down for like landing and stuff, but it's not like the Phantom 4 or whatever. that has all of them everywhere.
Yeah.
But even still,
There's a lot of lag too in those setups. You know, by the time you see it on the screen and try to avoid it, you've already run into it.
right? Yeah, especially for something like that, it's not as responsive as our mini quads either. I think a lot of this delay isn't necessarily in the like in the video feed, because their light bridge or whatever it is pretty quick. It's more in the controls, and like it feels like it's just really dumbed down rates, you know, and it's like really, really slow, and then it starts kind of kicking in at the like when you're full stick.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's a lot of getting used to. I think I'm gonna have to play with mine more before I, make any videos with it.
Yeah, I think it definitely takes some practice. I think once you figured it out, you could really do some cool stuff with it. But
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm still also brainstorming different ways to implement it into some footage. I've been thinking of like setting it up because one of my main spots has like this really nice tree gap. So I'm thinking if I just have it so that it's like facing down or whatever, and get some shots of my quad going down into that. I think that would be pretty dope, like a third person view.
yeah.
Or another one you could actually do is get that quad as high as you can, dive and try and get that glass inertia. Just and
And then have two quads fall out of the air.
it's gutsy, but yeah, I wish to see that be done.
Mavic boop.
Oh my god.
No, not hoop. Just basically
Not hoop.
send it. Yeah.
Boop. Just
Boop.
boop.
Not necessarily. Don't touch it. You don't have to touch it. Just fly it. Just fly it. So actually, in the camera, it looks close enough.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know. In the Mavic, it could be easier. I know it still also has a pretty wide field of view in that as well. I think it has a 2x digital zoom though too.
I guess I haven't played with it, so.
I found it was hard to fly it and run the camera smoothly.
Right.
You would fly, and then you adjust the camera, and you fly some more, adjust the camera. It was hard to do it all and have it look seamless.
Like,
and it's
if you had some type of like let's say you're running real steady and have a Mavic, then it's gonna be something else. But like when you're doing that with your fucking fingers and you're flying it at the same time, it fucks you up hard.
But isn't it
another weird thing is your pan or whatever is just on your yaw. So you have your tilt that's on like I don't even know how to really describe it. It's like this wheel that like recenters.
Right.
So like that's how you get your pan or whatever. But it's kind of a mindfuck of like, oh, I kind of want to look kind of this way and down. You have to do yaw and hit that thumb wheel at the same time.
Yeah.
And sometimes, like, if you're facing in or, like, towards the sun and heading out, or, like, your lighting changes, you also have to fuck with your exposure at the same time. So it's, like, doing everything. It's crazy.
You almost need one person just to fly and one person to run the camera.
Right, I know.
Communication between the people.
Right, go ahead.
In the industry in cinema, I know that's the norm. Yeah, it's two
Right.
people automatic.
Yeah.
At least up here, one that actually flies line of sight, and the other one operates the camera. But I think it's only on the Inspire, or
I know
get me wrong. They have
I
two
think
cameras.
I think the Phantoms do, or at least can do, like, the dual remote. I don't know if the Mavics can or not. I mean, maybe. But I know I'm certain that the Phantoms at least can. I think Phantom 3's maybe where it started. Yeah.
The Inspire can do it as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, I even think with the Inspire, you can have both can have FPV goggles on or have the FPV feed because you pull it out through the radio.
Yeah, that's why. Well, that's what I'm used to seeing on site is Inspires. Expensive damn things.
Yeah. It was
When
already
they don't-
crazy.
They don't need it. Well, yes, but
I think unless, like, if you're getting an Inspire, I think they're only worth it if you're gonna get those, like, really upgraded, like, gimbals and nicer cameras and shit to go on with it. Like, that's the real advantage, is, like, all the accessories you could put on that.
But legally, they can't fly closer than 5 meters of somebody. So
I mean, you can get ones with, like, insane zooms
Higher.
as well.
yeah, the zoom's gonna be useful, I guess.
Yeah, I know a lot of people who take pictures of, like, different infrastructure and shit use those types of things. It's like, man.
What's the field of view on the zoom one?
Don't be filming infrastructure.
We got Spy Badger back.
Yeah.
Hi, Badger.
Yeah.
Badger.
What?
You good? Prim, you
What's
good?
up?
You
Yeah,
good?
kid's alive, dude.
Oh my
Kid's
God.
alive. She got into Tylenol bottle
Oh,
over
shit.
at my parents' house, but like had the pills in her hand, so they thought that she ate them. She's a 1-year-old. Took her to the hospital, and they found out she fucking didn't eat them. So thank God.
Yeah, seriously. Oh, my God.
Wow.
Fucking dude, kid stuff happens so fast, dude. It's
Dude.
crazy.
Yeah, you just blink and they done something.
Kids are worse than cops.
Yeah,
You gotta do a show where it's like the kids are pulling you out of the car.
I do think one of the funnier jokes I've heard about raising kids, it's just like you got 18 years of them where you have to worry about them not dying after that. They're on their own.
Yeah.
Just don't die for this amount of time and then I'm good.
Pulling you for money.
Death is such a real thing, dude. I gotta shut this up.
Yeah. I'd say at least till they're probably 5 or 6, and then they can start getting a little bit of autonomy. But even still, you just gotta, like, ease them into it. I don't know, that kind of also goes with learning, too. It's
I
just
just
like...
start buying things that have a lot of foam packaging all the time. Every day, still another couple layers of foam.
They need so much foam protection.
Dude, for real. Foam up, and then you're probably good. Damn.
Does that foam count as soft mounting?
Yeah, soft mount. Soft mount your children.
Next thing you know, all the kids outside are just like Bubble Boy.
Yeah, you gotta go so hard on the filtering. Like so aggressive to where you're about to fucking burn.
High frequency. You know what I'm saying? And then I think you're good. I also think it's like this is the thing, getting that milky style.
Dude, so I didn't even tell you my trip.
All right, let's do the trip now that his children are safe.
Dude, they've been out in Kansas. They're still out there, right? And I fucking like plans changed to where I had to book flights like goddamn the night before the flight. And I like talking to Southwest on the phone, and I tell them that I tell them what she's like. What time do you want? I'm like, oh, I'll just take like 10 o'clock. That's fine. And I didn't even look at the fucking airport, dude. We have 2 airports like right next to each other that you can fly out of here. And I fucking drove down there, dude. And then when I talked to the chick at the front desk, she's like, dude, you're at the wrong airport. I was like, oh my God, what the fuck? And like the night before, they're telling me that like to change tickets is gonna be like $1,000.
Fuck.
What?
Yeah, dude. I was like, that's crazy. Fuck that. They ended up switching it. Or like they ended up switching it for free for It was cool, but I was so stressed out, dude.
Oh,
I was like,
shit.
I cannot believe I just did that, dude.
Wow.
But in the end, you saw your kids.
Yeah, it was good.
Saw your wife, and then you
They're
got.
having- dude,
What
there's
was that? What was the disease that you got? I think that's what people are in.
it was either a cross hybrid of salmonella and fucking E. coli. It was bad. I'm able to drink beer now, so I'm good. But like, dude, on the flight home, I thought I was gonna die
You thought you got it from soybean or corn?
from I don't know, the prairies out there are kind of dusty. I don't know if they keep their shit clean or not. I don't know. But I definitely got some fucking heavy viruses out there.
Damn.
Hmm.
Watch out, folks.
That Kansas air will do that to you.
Yeah.
Now, like my kids, they got sick first, and
There's
so I
no place like
Damn.
home.
definitely got it
That's
from
the
them.
problem. Never touch kids while traveling. Heads up.
Or never touch kids ever.
Yes.
Right now. Never touch kids while traveling. Why? Kids carry all disease.
Yeah, dude.
It's
Seriously.
true.
Breeding grounds, dude.
Fucking bad, dude.
Oh, I was so sick. Like the dude next to I don't even know what the dude next to me thought, but the whole time on the flight, dude, I was just like in fetal position. I was like fighting throw. Like I went to a clinic out in Kansas and they shot me up in the ass with some nausea medication.
Was it a vet or was it a doctor?
No, dude, my healthcare isn't out there, right?
Wait, your healthcare only fucking works through the ass? What?
Yeah, dude.
You're
I
at,
was so sick at the point I didn't care where they were gonna shoot me up. I was like, dude, put needles in me now. I don't give a fuck, dude.
In me now.
I was like, you what? In the neck? I don't give a fuck.
Where,
Dude, I was so sick.
over.
Fucking poke me in the butt now.
where in
Dude.
Kansas were you at?
Oh my
Do you know where
goodness.
Manhattan is?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was in Wamego. It's like right next to Manhattan.
Dude, you're like 2.5 hours away. 3 hours away.
Oh,
Are you kidding me?
oh,
Oh my
You
god.
got a hold of me.
dude. I go. That's where my family's out there, dude. I'll get a hold of you next. I go out there all the time. I'll get a hold of you for sure.
All
I
right.
can't believe this is a thing. This is so fucking. This is one of the coolest things that's happened, guys.
I got shot in the ass.
Practically related. Practically related.
Dude, that nausea medication though worked like flawlessly.
Now, is it because they fucking launched it into your butt or what?
I think, dude, so many blood vessels in the butt that it just instantly reacts
Faster.
to your
The
system.
butt controls nausea, bro.
Do you do butt chug?
Butt chug nausea medication.
Igloo, 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 igloo.
So first, oh yeah. The nurse or the doctor told me like, well, we have you can boof this pill, and I was like, no.
No,
No.
Did he say boof? Did he say boof?
I was like, no way, dude. Just fucking. What are the other options? I was like,
I swear to God, they're just like guys from California. Let's fuck with them.
oh yeah. I'm like, dude. I told her I was like, bro, you put something in my ass, I'm shitting it out in like 2 weeks. That's gonna happen. So that's not gonna work. And she's like, oh yeah. And so, well,
Oh yeah. Like she.
Yeah, you got one of those big syringes. It's like you put the pill inside, they stick it up your butt and push the button.
they get the cow.
Like
they get the cow.
Yeah, they use it on cows.
Dude.
You
They
get the
freaking-
glove.
Dude, no, they
I
loaded,
told you.
they loaded me up. But that shit, my plane got delayed, so it was like delayed like an hour and a half, right? So like by the time I'm on the plane, that shit's wearing off. And then all of that sickness that I should have had, like, just hit me all at once, dude. And I'm like fucking just dying in my seat. I don't even know how I made it.
Oh man, I understand.
Dude, I didn't puke. I didn't puke though, so I was kind of proud of that. But I should have so bad. I was like drenched in sweat. So fucked.
I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you for trying to surprise your family and then getting the super
The
disease.
shit.
The fucking dude got the fairy fever.
Got a boost for the family.
I just I think it's funny that your insurance wasn't out there, but they're sure like, yeah, we don't have your insurance, but you can take it up the ass.
Like, we won't even charge for that. We're gonna high five each other after.
It's just a kink they had. They just wanted to try it.
At the end of it, like, make out.
The victim.
He told me, all right, just stand up on the wall and like take your weight off your left leg. I was like, what? Oh no. I was like, I thought you were gonna shoot me in the arm, in the ass. Like, fuck. I've never gotten shot in the ass, man. What am I, in the goddamn fucking Air Force?
Did they use wire lube? Or...
Dude, I was like, what are you guys doing out here?
Did they take you for dinner after?
No, dude. It was like shoot me up and then put me in the waiting room. Like, all right, tell us if you fucking get a reaction.
No, just before they go down, hey, you gotta at least bring me to dinner first.
Oh my god.
Oh
I'm
man,
glad you made it back.
I made it back in one piece.
I'm glad you made it onto the show tonight. I'm glad
dude. So happy to fucking have like a normal shift. Holy shit.
Dude, you're a normal human now.
I forgot what it's like to drive home in the daytime. So weird. There's like people outside.
I don't know what that's like. I drive home.
Yeah, you've been
What is this that like?
Dude,
You're doing 20-hour shifts.
it was horrible.
You need to talk to your boss, dude.
Unfortunately, I am my boss.
Yeah,
That's why we're laughing.
Yeah.
You know?
When you're your own boss, dude, you just work.
Yeah.
You gotta either make a production company product, or you you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we're producting, so all good. All good.
That's the
You gotta do what you gotta do, folks. Gotta do what you gotta do. And then
product.
you gotta fly quads. And you know what? So my my business partner was like, so hey, let me just say this thing to you. And I was like, all right. It was like, if those cops arrested you, the whole weekend of gigs would have been ruined. Oh shit! I didn't even think of that. I shouldn't have been so fucking sassy. Fuck.
Yeah.
But this time I won. So, but in the future, folks, don't risk some gigs on it.
Everybody won this week.
It's not
Everybody
always
won.
worth it. Doesn't always worth it.
Except for his butt.
Yeah.
No, dude. Still got a mark. Still got a...
It's your fucking. It's like your butt's always gonna be winking at your wife from now on. That one fucking winking eye.
Yeah.
Wink.
That's what
He was like, dude, this is gonna burn. And I was like, all right, fuck. All right. And like it didn't
Is it gonna be
hurt.
worse than
Be
chili?
gentle.
Yeah. I was like, dude, it didn't hurt. And I was like, is it supposed to hurt?
That's what she said.
Yeah,
That's what she said.
I thought I was supposed to feel pain. Oh, fuck. What else is wrong with me?
The more healthy you get.
Yeah.
That's part of it.
Fucking ass nausea shots. It does work though, dude. Totally recommend it.
Ass nausea shots.
Is like they must cause a lot of pain up there.
What?
If I
Dude.
had one of the healthiest of these fucks, get him. Fucking just driving, all healthy, knows what's up.
Because we get free healthcare. I don't have to think about my health.
He doesn't have to worry.
Because
No,
we got
no.
free healthcare.
Yeah, I just get.
Actually, we have a pill, or we could do this whole weird butt procedure that they do in America.
Yeah. Hey,
He's like, I'll take the pill, I guess.
do you guys still? Wait, hey, do you guys still use the old school way to test chlamydia? You know, with the stick up your penis, because we just have a pill. You know, you just.
Dude. They're like, just dip it in this water, and if it turns pink, you got the clap, bro.
Yeah, you have to pull it out before the crystals form. It's really, really bad.
Dude.
That's why, listen, everybody out there flying drones, stay healthy.
I'll be right back. Need to get some
Gotta
cigarettes.
stay healthy.
Don't get unhealthy, because that healthcare is a motherfucker.
Dude, you gotta be healthy.
Yeah,
Important part of TV. If you're unhealthy, it hurts and it sucks. So let's all just try to stay healthy, and that includes watching out for prop strikes.
yeah.
Right? I want you to all watch out for fucking prop strikes.
Dude, the place I went to was called K-Stat, right? So I thought it was gonna be fast. It made me wait in that motherfucking waiting room for like 2 hours, dude. I was like, bro, I'm fucking sick right now. Help me out here. All that
They're probably in the back pulling a calf.
right?
Yep.
They're like bringing animals in. I'm like, what kind of fucking hospital is this?
But you're not at the goat level of like goats are needy, right? In this motherfucker.
Yeah. They're like, dude, this cow's not making milk right now, dude. You're in here.
That was not healthy.
Just fucking, you know how hard it is to play just even goat simulator? Just to keep that goat alive?
Bitches bites has
Seriously.
sunburn. I bet you it's a goggle sunburn. Your eye, right around your eyes, is totally fine.
Oh my god.
Everywhere else, everybody knows that sunburn. I get mocked for it. It's fucking
Dude,
hilarious.
we should bring our quads to the hospital.
What's happening? Help!
Next
Help.
time you're laying
With the-
at home yelling,
Dude, bring a bro.
call the
bring a-
ambulance and pack my quads.
Yeah, dude. You be like this.
Hold on, I'm going to the hospital. Let me find
You be
out.
like this. What do I do? Oh my god.
Oh no. Oh no.
I wonder what the bill's gonna be like.
They're like, well, we fucking hit up Race Day Quads. Turns out they're having a deal right now.
Drone doctor. It's drone
All
doctor.
right, give me a second,
You should open up a drone clinic, Enoch, and
dude.
Just-
I'll whittle them back together.
it'll be like a hospital sign, but like diagonal.
Here we go. All I gotta do is
You'll have the Red Cross, except there'll be a prop on each of them.
Yeah. Dude, like, what is he saying?
gotta do this.
I was a buddy at the hospital.
Dude, there's just
What's
a quad
wrong
on
with
the hospital bed.
Looks like that.
It hurts.
Oh, it hurts.
You'll just have another. Then in the next scene of that shit, you'll have it so that the quad's wide open, the fucking flight controller's out of it. Fucking open heart surgery and shit.
We could do.
You need to just go straight to IV fluid. Get back into the quad.
Just watch the patient. In all honesty.
No, the IV will be just full of flux and conformal coating.
So
have a lipo hanging up with cords running down to it.
What happens when you make a GoPro mount that's not pry line? It fucking just tears apart like a piece of shit. Yeah.
I haven't torn a GoPro mount yet.
This is actually
Now
a year
you
old.
will, because you just said that.
I'm not worried about that.
I know I just said that, but I know from trying to design Enoch's mounts, he likes like that thin shit.
What thin shit?
You want the wall of the mount like super thin. You're like, yeah, like let me get 3,000.
Yours are hella fucking thick. Like here, I'll fucking.
This thin?
One layer. Like,
yeah.
You put them in vase mode.
Yeah.
And it just
I actually ripped it off. This was the skin off of this.
Well, I
piece
can't
of print.
find my calipers. Oh, I got my calipers. I'm measuring.
PPU.
That's just straight.
Well,
I was like, dude, the laws of physics don't allow for that.
That thing is tiny.
4 mil. 4 mil.
Oh, we're taking calipers out now?
Yeah, I took calipers out. You want to do this? I'm gonna take
I can go to work and get some mics.
Where is my calipers? What the fuck?
I'll get some micrometers. Get some real accuracy.
Dude, I know this one is like, that's way beyond 4 mil.
47 mil.
Yeah. Dude, I don't even fuck around, dude.
When you design them, do you use like the 0.4 for layer thickness?
Layer height?
Like
the layer
height? No, like for layer width.
The width, I don't. No, what I leave my layer width like stock. I don't know what that is.
I think it's 0.4 on most of it, anyways. You run a 0.4 nozzle.
I noticed like if I increase my wall thickness, then my they'll start to pull apart. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they separate, the layers separate.
Yeah. So I'll like do like two outer walls. That's it, and then that seems to be the best for this printer.
Like all mine, I'll make like these are like 0.32 wall thickness, which ends up at like what, like 8 layers or 8 times around to make the thickness.
Right.
So there's no infill.
There's none.
Well, it's solid, but there's no. It doesn't do like an outside and inside and then fill in the middle. It just goes around and around and around until it gets all the.
So like if I increase my wall count to where there's no infill, that's where I get that problem.
Is it?
Yeah, I don't know if it's the. Well, there's so many settings, man, that you can change.
Yo, that's the thing is like you can fuck with the settings. And like, so what I do is I only run 80% infill ever. Like, if I'm gonna
80?
go to max, I go down to 80, and I'll tell you why. Because as it's depositing, let's say you've got your shit tuned so it goes like a little bit too low, right? What's gonna happen is there's gonna be overflow and it's gonna squish out the sides. And it's gonna pop up a little bit. Now if you go 80% infill, there's gonna be a spot for that like little bit of extra to go, and it's gonna end up just still fucking printing fine.
Huh.
If you surpass that, well, basically, yeah.
And if you go below it, you're fucked probably.
None of the prints I have right here are fucked up, but that has been a problem for me.
Got some nice prints though. I definitely do. But in all honesty, all my good prints are from Pryline.
Yeah, if you made Zorro's GoPro mount, that was like one of the best prints I've seen.
Yeah, that was the black pry line. It's the
That shit
hardest.
was
That's why I like
fucking-
it. It's like it's almost as hard as like, it's not like PLA or something.
Like
It's
the
like
shit, like the shit that was overhanging. Like you made him one of these where the lens cover fucking flips in.
yeah,
Like, even the shit that was overhanging looked like it was printed on a bed.
yeah.
That shit, I don't know. That tripped me the fuck out. I was like, what the fuck, dude?
The
I was
pry
like, what are you
line,
bringing this to my house?
it prints the support hella good, hella good, and it doesn't like leave like mad scars.
Yeah, I've noticed that too.
Yeah, it's like because it's waxy. It's like super shiny. And
Oh
it's,
yeah, that's what I
not the
mean.
see-through. It's not that see-through shit.
It's not
And-
that see-through.
Look
Oh
at
my
the
god.
difference. Yeah, hold up your green. You
Yeah.
got
This one?
Crew's got the weirdo stuff, and then Good Cop's got the good stuff.
Yeah.
See this little dangler?
No
Yeah.
danglers on the good stuff.
But
No
the-
danglers on the good stuff.
I don't know. I don't even trip on that though. As long as it's functional for me, then I'm cool.
Take old.
So far, I've never ripped a GoPro mount, even with like 3mm holes.
You gotta
And
fly
then-
harder.
Dude,
Have you Matty flipped into a tree
about
at
you,
fucking 60? Then you
have
gotta,
you flown harder?
I've seen you hit the pavement. How did that not fuck up your GoPro mount? That didn't fuck up your GoPro mount?
No, that broke the arm. That broke an arm and TBS Unify right here.
No
Fucking
shit.
nuts. Yeah. Oh, and a receiver. Dude, the
But not
impact.
the GoPro mount.
No, the impact fucking bent the receiver and
Fuck.
broke the receiver and the Unify. Killed it.
Holy shit.
Yep.
That was a
And
pretty
the-
hard hit.
Dude, that was like 15 stories to the
Damn.
concrete.
I bet you hated that sound of that thing smacking it.
Oh, like the whole. So right when I lost control, and like knew that it was failsafe mode, it fucking, dude, it just comes down flat, and like I could hear. It sounded like the props were spinning up, but it was just the air was pushing them,
Oh,
and
fuck.
dude, it was going up like. Boom, fucking dead drone.
Oh, God. That's
And
one of those things your stomach just falls.
Well, I had a spare arm, so I put a spare arm on it, switched the motor over, and then the shit wouldn't. I had no video or fucking control. It's like fuck. Man. So the frame, I fixed the frame, but fucked up other shit.
Yeah, that's the fucking worst. It's like one thing going out, it's like, all right, I can, quickly, hopefully swap this out or whatever. It's like, no big deal. But when it's like 3 or 4 things, it's like, damn,
Yeah,
bitch ain't flying the day.
it was a hard hit. And like right when I got to the spot, it's an epic fucking building, dude. Like you can go there all the time at this high rise, and like no one fucks with you. And then when I'm meeting up with like a Facebook group over there. And when I get there, this guy, I'm the first one there. So this guy pulls up in the car and he's like, "Are you flying drones?" Like he's hella nervous, dude. And I was like, "Yeah, man, fucking pull up, man." And he's like, "Are you allowed to fly here?" Dude, like super nervous. I knew he's like kind of new to it, And I was like, "Yeah, dude, it's all good. Like it's probably not cool to fly here, but we should probably do it anyways."
Right. That's what I tell some of the local guys. Is like the worst thing they could do is kick us out.
Yeah. Right. So I was like,
Yo,
For
or
you guys, yeah.
call the cops on you.
And fucking have the dogs come on you.
Then you're gonna end up like me, folks. Look at me.
Yeah.
You just need to live in a bigger city where the cops deal with dumb shit all day.
They spooked me so hard, my hair went blonde.
Dude, that's the perfect line. That's the perfect word. The guy was spooked as fuck. And then and then I fail, like I go up to the top of the building and I'm coming down for a dive and just fails to to the fucking parking lot. And the dude was like, "Oh." He was
Dude, he
like,
quit. He quit after
yeah,
that.
he brought all his 5 inches. He didn't put up one 5-inch squat.
He quit,
He was
bro.
like, "Fuck that." He's like, I'm
killing
leaving with. Yeah, he wanted his
I'm
quad.
out of here.
Yeah,
Dude,
I want my quad
bad
working.
juju.
Yeah.
You
So-
fucking ruined his day, bro.
So why did do you know what would have caused the failsafe or?
Oh,
it was a cell tower. It had to be.
Yep. I talked to the other guys, and they were like, "Dude, were you on that side of the building?" And I was like, "Yeah." Fucking punched out right up there, and then fucking done. No signal. And they're like, "Oh yeah, fucking Free Sky, Crossfire, all like a lot of guys fail safe the same spot."
All right.
Damn.
Listen, cell towers, what they do is they do a ping.
Yeah.
Right? When you see a cell tower, you can fly it, yes, but it does a fucking ping. And when it pings, it pings fucking hard as hell.
Yeah.
Okay? And it
And you're
doesn't
done.
matter if it's close to you, you're fucked.
Yeah,
Okay?
and it's
Yeah.
it's like any strong antenna and receiver. If it's too close,
It's gonna boof you right the fuck out of the air, just like
Oh, yeah.
you tried to boof Primitive.
yeah.
I had no idea. Dude, and it's weird, like exactly like you said. I flew like the same spot, and it was fine. Like probably 5 or 6 times.
It's a timer.
Just one of them, boom.
Well,
Fucking.
what's the total time that you're flying the spot?
It was like 2 batteries, so it wasn't a lot of time.
Okay, so check it.
Yeah.
Now, on average, they're doing it like 15 or 30-minute intervals or something like that. You know what I mean?
Right. Oh, it just funked up. That's that fucking $300 ping, dude.
Dude,
Sounds like it.
I was up at the top of a mountain. There was a cell tower at the top of the mountain. And I was flying a water tower and the cell tower. Okay?
608 was asking if there's a map for cell towers. There's
No.
not for what I know, but I know there's a map that
There should be because they're microwave emitters, and they tell you because you shouldn't stand next to them.
I know there's an app that should be able to detect the frequencies. Basically, use your phone as a scanner, and a bit like a GPS, where you're looking will point out where the antennas are.
I know
recall seeing that.
I know from at the buildings I work at that when the cell phone guys come to install the antennas, they're like a white.
Right.
That is the 5G.
And that's that's all I know about. And so like once I saw that, I seen you'll see it. It's like a white rectangle up high, but like on the building you don't. It could be on their roof, so you may not be able to see it from the ground.
Boosters.
Yeah, here in Nashville we have the AT&T building, and it's like the Batman building. It's got 2 antennas like right up top. It's just like, what's badass though is you can get like really badass footage of driving it. I don't think it's got this like upper gap in between those 2 though. So like I don't think I've seen any footage of somebody power looping that. Someone needs to. Or fail safe trying.
I am so wrong.
In between that, why would you power loop it when you could Matty flip it?
Do both. Fuck it.
Point taken.
All right, we're coming up on 2.5 hours.
All right.
We probably better call it a night.
Let's call it a night, folks. The fucking red things are going on over here.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
got
know if that's
beepers
okay.
going off.
It's not right. We
It's
gotta
gonna come in pretty soon and boof you again.
We gotta
Gotta kill it.
But thanks everybody. Thanks everybody for watching.
Thank you very much. Don't tell them I've been drinking. It's been a good night, motherfucker.
Does anybody else got anything they want to shout out or tell anybody?
Wombat loves all of you individually.
Yes, he does.
And don't forget to send the CFLs.
Love you. See you people at IO, whoever's going.
Oh yeah. Peace.
That's
Have
gonna
a
be good.
good one.
Night, you fucks.
See you guys
Shit
later.
show.
Bye.
UFDA crew for life.